Hi guys, this is Anjali bringing you reading for Gemini, and this is going to be a weekly reading from the 7th to the 13th. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. This is a young channel, so I would really appreciate your help here. And you can also follow me now in Instagram and in Facebook. All the information is given below. And I have changed my channel, name of my channel, to Angie's Tarot and not Tarot Empress, which was prior to what it was now. Alright, now let's start our reading. So this is a general reading for Gemini, and please guys, you know that it's a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. Alright, now let's start with the oracle messages, energy. Let's see what's the energy. Yin and Yang. This means that there is a situation which needs your complete perspective, which means you need to take an active and a passive, good and bad together, and find clarity in a situation with the yin and the yang. This is also considered as the divine masculine and divine feminine together. So you need to condition yourself in a way you can understand things in a totally different perspective and a complete perspective. All right, with the yin and the yang. Now, messages for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini? You have a broken heart here. So there might have been some kind of a situation where there was some kind of pain and ending of a situation. Alright, there might have been ending of a relationship or a job which caused you really pain. Something might have happened in your environment, in your life, which gave you some kind of pain and sadness here. Looks like a heartbreaking situation here, right? Now let's see. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini from the 7th to the 13th of September. Messages for Gemini from the 7th to the 13th of September. Messages for the 7th to the 13th for Gemini. Let's see, what are the messages for Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini, please. Alright. I'm not getting enough cards now. Let's see. Indecision. There's a major stuck up here. You might have multiple opportunities, or you have two options here and you can't make a choice here with the indecision card here. You might feel that you're stuck in between two people, two things, two jobs, alright, and you're unable to move forward. You have multiple thoughts going inside your head which clearly says that I really feel that you're being very strong about it. Even after you going through this heartbreak, you are making a decision to move on, or maybe trying to try again, or you might. I really feel that you might want to wait for this person, or you want to move forward. This might be also a job opportunity, which I really feel that you have one already in your hand, and you want to have something better, and you are not sure whether to move on or stick up with the existing one here. All right. Now the next card we got is the Sun card, which means that this card is the most happiest card of the deck. So I really feel that there is new beginnings here. So you might be choosing to go forward with something new, or there are opportunities bringing you abundance and prosperity in your life with the Sun card here, Leo energy. All right. Now let's get into your tarot and get a complete picture of the situation. And I'm going with the full spread, right? I'm using three different decks now. I'm going to pull a few cards from the good tarot and then go with the druid one, and we will clarify off with our regular deck here. All right, fine. Yeah. Now let's see. We have the first card as the fortune wheel. This is wheel changing, or this is like fortune coming into your life. This can also mean ending of a huge cycle. There are changes coming into your life, huge changes coming into your life. Fortune wheel, beautiful. Now let's see. Messages for Gemini. Please have me with let's see. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. What are the messages for Gemini? Okay. Did I miss anything? You have a heart here, so this might be things changing for your love, or things are moving towards what you really want in your life. I really feel that there's something related to a love situation as well. And two of swords energy, which is our indecision here, right? So this might be about love, also things changing towards more better, right? And you're stuck between two or ideas or two people here with the two of air and the ten of air here. There was an ending here, and you might be releasing the past. I really feel that there's thoughts being released with the ten of air. I don't know why. You have indecision here, and you might be, taking a leap of faith. You might be releasing those thoughts here, and we have the star here, Aquarius energy. So you might be ending a situation with an Aquarius, or you might feel that there is still hope in a situation, or there is some kind of guidance coming towards you. And we have the Emperor here. All right. All right. Now let's pull cards from the Druid Tarot. This is to get multiple energies into the reading. Let's see. All right. Now let's get more messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. So the Emperor is all about Aries energy, somebody taking the power back in a situation, right? This talks about stability, authority, right? Somebody's taking the authority back in a situation regarding an Aquarius, or maybe some kind of, there's hope and you're holding on to it, right? Let's get messages from the Druid Tarot. Messages for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini, please. Messages for Gemini. Okay, what did I miss? Alright, let's see. Are you looking onto somebody for help or some kind of hope in a situation? You might be okay. You might be turning on to something. I'm sorry, somebody for some kind of stability and strength in a situation, right? Alright, things are moving towards some kind of indecision, and then you might be releasing an ending here. There might have been some kind of ending with an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, a possible air sign, alright? So there was indecision regarding this situation with an air sign. Then we have the star here clarifying that this is about an Aquarius in your life, alright? Then we have the Emperor. Maybe this is not working because of an Emperor in your life. Oh, okay, got it. So this thing, what you want in your life, is not happening because somebody is taking authority of your life, or you don't have authority in your life with the Emperor card, or you feel that you need to take some kind of hope. Alright, I really feel that there's some kind of hope coming into your life, and you are taking charge of the situation with the Emperor. Take it as it resonates, alright? I have multiple thoughts going inside my head actually right now. Let's see. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini, please. What are the messages for Gemini? Messages for Gemini, please. What are the messages for? I don't think I'm missing anything. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Let's see. Seven of Wands. Alright, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Somebody is trying to win a situation here with the Seven of Wands here. Alright, you might be trying to win over somebody here. Major indecision in your reading, guys. Two of Swords here. You are confused. You are not sure about how to move forward with this. You want to be in the situation, but you're not sure which route to take. Alright. This is you, Gemini, with the Two of Swords energy. You are confused. You are in a place where you have multiple opportunities, and you do not know which road to take. What's happening with you? Alright. Why so much of stuck up energy? Alright, let's see. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. What are the messages for Gemini? Yes, please. We have the Six of Cups. There are memories and nostalgia here with the Six of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You might be thinking about this person, right? And then we have the Magician here, Aries energy. This is somebody who is trying to manifest something into your life. So you are taking a step forward, and I really feel that you want to manifest something. You have everything you need to manifest your dreams, your hopes and desires here. And with the star right on top of the Magician, I really feel that you're manifesting a star into your life, or hope into your life, or an Aquarius into your life. Take it as it resonates, please. Even after this thing has ended, there are memories here, or you might still hooked up on to this person's thoughts, right? So there's two of air and the two of swords coming together clearly says that it's a major indecision here. Alright, you are lost in your own thoughts here and you are unable to make a decision here. Now let's get more messages. So you're manifesting something new, which is good because you have all the tools you need to manifest something better into your life. Alright. I'm sorry for the background noise, guys. Shit happens, right? Now let's get more messages into the reading. Messages for Gemini, please. Let's get more messages for Gemini. Let them know what's coming towards them for the second week of September. Let's see what should Gemini know for the second week of September. Messages for the second week of September. Messages for the second week of September. Messages for the second week of September. What's happening? Now we have the High Priest here. Taurus energy. This is all about, this is a Hierophant card here. This card clearly talks about a contract. There's a contract coming into your life. There's partnership. There's might be even, you might be manifesting a contract in your life or a partnership. This can also be a spiritual commitment here. Engagement, marriage kind of an energy, or this might be a union of two souls here. Soulmates energy. Taurus energy as well. Earth energy, grounded. I don't know why I have to say, but I feel passionate. I don't know why. Let's see. So I really feel that somebody's all over their head here. Very strong headed. Taurus are strong headed, aren't they? Oh my god. We have the High Priestess here. More major arcanas coming out. So this is a work of intuition. I really feel that you are intuitively connected with this person, or you have all the information you need to move ahead. Then why is it stuck up here? Alright. So you are, I really feel that you both are connecting towards, connecting with each other through intuition or telepathy. I've been getting this from some time now. This is a very heavy energy here. Now the High Priestess is all about somebody who is getting all the information in their life. Somebody downloads all the information and they have all the knowledge, right? And it's clearly saying that listen to your gut feeling. And we have the Fool here. So somebody is somebody's manifesting a new contract, new partnership here, and you are going with your gut feeling and you want to start over with the Fool here. You might be starting over a new relationship or a new job, or you are taking a leap of faith in a situation with the Fool card here, right? You are stepping out a new journey with the Three of Wands here. You're starting on a new journey, or you might be waiting for something to come back to you. You might be waiting for your ships to come back. This might be even some kind of messages to come back, or some kind of an offer to come to you, or you might even be venturing into the new opportunities here with the Three of Wands. You're looking into the horizon, you're waiting or hoping for something to come into your life. Now let's say overall energy is the Three of Swords. We have the broken heart here and the Three of Swords here, clearly saying that there's some kind of an heartbreak kind of a situation, or there's some kind of pain and sadness here with the Three of Swords here. Alright, this is all about pain and sadness. It might have been a heartbreak in a situation, or this is like something not working according to you, or which causes so much of pain and heartbreak here. Alright, this also means that no communication between you. The thoughts are not being communicated properly here, and bringing that cause of anxiety and pain in a relationship or in a process or in a situation. Take it as it receives, please. Now let's go with the Rider-Waite and clarify. Alright, let's clarify messages. Alright, I lost you the question, so it looks like a slow process. Seven of Pentacles, so which means that this is a slow moving energy for you. You might feel that this is taking forever to happen, right? We have got the Sun here. Alright, so things will go into a happier note, right? There are new beginnings waiting for you. There's a Sun come out, which clearly says that there is happy things coming into your life. Now let's see why is the Fortune wheel here. Somebody bringing an opportunity with the Knight of Pentacles here, the slow moving Knight. I told you this is a slow moving process here. So Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming into your life, bringing a new opportunity into your life, changing your whole perspective about your fortune. Six of Wands, bringing stability, happiness, right? And you're moving forward triumphantly, happiness, right? You're moving towards your, this might be fame and recognition. You might be recognized with the work you are doing right now, all right? This is passion. This is, you're moving towards some kind, something which is uh, passionate, which you are passionate about. So if there is an offer bringing you a new opportunity to move towards success and triumph. Wow. Why is the two of air here then? Confused. Why are you confused with the two of air here? Why is the two of air here? Clarify the two of air. Clarify the two of air here. Clarify the two of air. Why is this indecision here? Why is this indecision here? Two of air here. Clarify the two of air. Why is the two of air here? Clarify the two of air. Why is the two of swords energy here? Clarify the two of air. Yeah, there is some kind of thoughts. I told you, right? There is some kind of thoughts not being, you know, I really feel that you're not. I really feel that there's some kind of miscommunication. I really feel that you are not in talking terms with this person you're thinking about, which is keeping you up at night, or you have feeling really stressed about the situation where you feel that you don't have what it takes to make an effort or go ahead and you don't know how to or what to. Maybe that is the reason you are stuck, because you might feel that they have options or you have options. You are confused because there are multiple options and you're not sure which one to choose. Wow, isn't that it? Now, why is the 10 of air here? Ending of a cycle. You might have released your thoughts here with the 10 of air. 10 of air is all about thoughts, right? Ending of a cycle. 10 of swords. Painful ending. You might have ended something with somebody because we have the 9 and the 10 together. So there has been some kind of an ending of a process of a relationship, or even a, yeah, you're confused. Yes, you have something in your hand already. You have the world in your hand, but you're not happy with it. So this means that your interest, or somebody has your attention, and you're not sure how to do about it, how to go about it. The King of Wands coming in with all the passion, and somebody's being very passionate about you, or you are very passionate about them, and you feel that you need to take charge about the situation. You're not sure how, but that's what it is. When you're holding on to this energy of how to, why to, kind of an energy here, you're holding on to this energy very, very badly, but you are not moving on. You're stuck. Now let's see, why is the star here? Star is all about guidance, hopes, right? Yeah, there is a Knight of Cups coming into your life, bringing a new love offer, right? So there is some kind of hope with this person coming into your life, and but we have this Five of Pentacles. This can also mean that you might feel that they have left you in the cold, or they might feel that you have left them in the cold. And with the Knight of Cups coming in, this might feel that there's a hope in a situation. Now I want to know, why is the Five of Pentacles there? It's very much. So it's like moving on. Yeah, okay. We have the Chariot here. So you are moving on from that energy, and there is a new passionate start with the Page of Wands here. So you are moving towards this new opportunity with the Page of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, a young energy, more passionate energy here for you. Alright, now let's see, why is the Emperor here. Can you see the Emperor card? No? I'll put it here, okay? It just flipped, so I didn't put it back in the deck. Alright. It was meant to come out, so then we are clarifying that. Alright. Now let's see, why is the Emperor here. Clarify the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Emperor is all about authority, right? Making strong decisions, being strong, right? Aries energy. So you are being strong, and you are being lost in your own thoughts. You're not accepting any more cups here. You are very stubborn here, right? Why is the Four of Cups with the Emperor? Why is the Four of Cups with the Emperor? Why is the Four of Cups here with the Emperor? Why is the Four of Cups here with the Emperor, please? Why is the Four of Cups with the Emperor? So I really feel that there is a divine guidance here, but you're not seeing it because you're lost in your own thoughts here. Yes, please. Yeah, you're taking time up. This means that you are putting all the efforts into your thoughts here. Even if this, I really feel that even when this new opportunity is coming in, I'm really not sure that you're happy with it. Still lost in the thoughts about the one person who has your heart, or the situation where he has your complete attention. Now let's see, why is the Seven of Wands here. This is all about fighting for something you really want. Yes, please. Yeah. King of Swords. This might be you or Aquarius. I really feel that you want to fight for this person, or you might be making a decision here, right? And Eight of Pentacles, you might be putting all the work and effort into the situation or how to work on it, or you're still on a place where you're thinking about how to work on it, right? This card, Ten of Pentacles, also talks about working, putting all the effort into your work. And it also means that working on your skills here, right? So you're making a decision to work on your skills here with the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Alright, take it as it resonates, guys. Now let's see why is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, most probably your energy. Major indecision here. A new solid opportunity coming into your life with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid energy, guys. A serious offer coming into your life. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Why is the Two of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles? Why is Ace of Pentacles here with the Two of Swords? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Alright. Ace of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. Why is Ace of Pentacles here? This might be a start of something huge or long lasting for lifetime. This might be like a seed being planted, right, for the future. This might be monetary, financial. This might be even a relationship which might turn into something long term here. Alright, take it as it resonates. Yeah. And this might be indicating a Leo as well. Strength card here, which means that this is all about some, yeah, I feel that infinity right there. So this is some kind of an infinity thing. This is like strength. Excuse me, guys. I don't like it when this happens, but you know. Now, there's a new opportunity bringing the strength into your life, strength and courage into your life, and steady, stable energy here, right? So you are all you can even, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo here. Maybe that way also. So you are stuck between two options here: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Leo here. All right. Now let's see why is the Six of Cups here. There are memories here, right? Nostalgia. It may be getting a soulmate or return of a soulmate in your life with the Six of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Six of Cups. Why is the Six of Cups here? Alright, there was some kind of a burden here. You might have been holding on to this for too long, 10 or months here. There was passion, but there was too much of burden as well. And you have taken strength. You are being strong here. You are being very authoritative, and you took back your stability back into your life. So this can also mean that a painful ending, right? A burden ending which has happened in the past, and you emerged more stronger, more authoritative, and more determined here with the Emperor card. This can also mean an Aries here, right? Now let's see why is a Magician here. What are you manifesting? Let's see. You have all the tools you need to manifest what you need. Let's see what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new love here with the Ace of Cups. This is true love, true happiness, right? A new opportunity in love with the Ace of Cups. A new love coming into your life. Wow. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are moving in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Wands. This is going to be a huge thing. Again, I really feel that you're stuck between two people here still. Ace of Cups, new opportunity in love, true love, soulmate, twin flame connection here. This is movement or changes. Wheel of Fortune is bringing huge changes in your life, financial or otherwise. And we have the passionate beginning here with the Ace of Wands. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, and we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Take it as it resonates. Oh my god. We have Aquarius as well in the mix. Fine. So this is like a hope coming into a situation. There is guidance. You are being guided in this situation with this new love offer coming into your life. Now, let's see why is the High Priestess here. So there is a celebration. There is a coming together of two people or more. Alright. Take it as it resonates. This is celebration, or this can also be like reconciliation, right? With Three of Cups here. Why is the High Priest here with Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? Now, why is the High Priest here with the Three of Cups? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is somebody who's very loving, caring, passionate, and very, very caring person, I feel. And she's emotionally stable, right? Very loving kind of a person here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So there is and emotional stability coming back into your life with this person coming into your life. Now, why is the high priestess here? This is all about intuition. Listen to your gut feeling, right? It will never do you wrong. Now, why is the high priestess here? Why is the high priest? High priest and high priestess coming together. Wow. This relationship or whatever it's made in the stars, man. There's highly again indecision. I hate this two of swords in your reading. Two of swords, and two of swords again. Okay, I don't like it. Let's see. Why is this indecision here? I really feel like you're not listening to your intuition. You need to. Now, why is the two of swords here? Justice. So there is some kind of balance coming into your life. Libra energy. So with this indecision happening here, this is a repetitive cycle. Like you're not sure, and not sure about things. Listen to your intuition, guys. You'll be more sure now next time. And there is a justice coming out to balance things, right? Divine intervention. I call it divine intervention because you need that, because you are not sure about anything here, right? What's the next card we have? Huge wake up call here. You need to wake up from that indecision phase, right? So this is for you, I'm for sure. You are not sure about things, then yeah, waking up from that stage, yeah. Balancing. You are balancing things here, or they are balancing things. So this is a balancing dance here going on between you, your environment, or somebody in your life. So I really feel that you are trying to balance things. So this might bring some kind of balance. This wake up call might bring some kind of balance into your life. Now we have the Libra Justice card as well. Now somebody is stepping into the, into the Fool card. This can also be that you started on a new journey into something you really want to, but you don't know how the road will take you, how it's going to go ahead from there. But I really feel that you are taking a leap of faith at last, or you're taking a leap of faith into a situation and you're moving on. Let's see, why is the Fool here? Clarify the Fool, please. Why is the Fool here? Clarify the Fool. Clarify the Fool, please. Why is the Fool here? Clarify the Fool. Why is the Fool here? This is somebody who doesn't have an experience in moving on to something new. There have been. This is like somebody who has everything they needed in their life being given to them by their parents, their ancestors. This is like, look what's under the deck. I have to pull it. Now, this is I. This is like saying that this is what it is. So let's see. This is, you are somebody who has been given everything on a platter. You didn't have to work for it. You have been given it to you by your parents. So I really feel that you don't know how this journey is going to be like, because you have never experienced moving by yourself. So this is your step. This is your decision to move forward, and let's see what's happening here with the Fool here. Why is the Fool clarifying the Fool? Don't be a fool. Alright? Let's see. So this is a major new change. I really feel there's a major new shift here. There's some kind of conflict. Even in doing so, there's some kind of conflict with the Five of Wands here. Alright, so you are charging ahead. Alright, you might be charging ahead through this confusion. You're moving forward, and this might be communication going on from you. You might be communicating with this person. Alright. What is happening, guys? Death and Tower here together. Two major arcana come. This is a transformation. So what you're moving out from your comfort zone, you're ending that confusion and that indecision. You're putting an end to that. There is transformation and sudden changes. Once you have decided to move on, there are changes coming towards you, and we have the Tower. Surprising changes, sudden changes bringing. Oh my God, we have the Devil. Capricorn energy. So means that there is some kind of addictions or attachments here. So this, I feel this Tower is bringing some kind of addictions out into the light with the Devil card here. Or if you feel that you have to put some kind of an end to an addiction, this is the time for you to do so. Now the Three of Wands energy. Why is the Three of Wands energy here? Clarify the Three of Wands. This might mean that you'll be starting on a new journey towards wish fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. So this is happy life, happily ever after card. Alright. Excuse me. So what is happening? Oh wow, okay. Now we have the Magician and the Two of Cups. So you are coming out of this confusion, right? Sudden changes, surprising turn of events, and then you recognize there is an addiction, or you need to work on that addiction here. And then the Three of Wands is kind of a journey ahead, right? You might be going on a journey or might be moving towards wish fulfillment here, and you are manifesting your true love with the Two of Cups here. That's isn't that beautiful? But you need to wake up. Now, let's see why the Three of Swords in your overall energy, overall outcome. I think the outcome is Three of Swords, and you have a broken heart there as well. So let's see why is the Three of Swords. This is about communication. I really feel that there is some kind. Okay, there was some kind of a loss here with the Five of Cups here, right? And you're focusing only on what you have lost, and then we have the King of Pentacles. So this person leaving you might have made you realize that you need to work on your pentacles, you need to work on your financial stability. All right, and we have the moon here, Pisces energy, Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and Three of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We have everything, every cards here, and we have the Empress here. So there is a new beginning. Things are changing in your favor. There are new beginnings here with the Empress card. So I really feel that you need to work on yourself to bring that changes into your life. All right. So this is your reading for you, Gemini. I really hope you liked it. Extensive one, right? Yeah. So if you like it, so like it and you can share, and please subscribe to my channel and have a great day. Take care. Bye bye.